All right, guys, Fuller coming to you with another video post AFCON. Um, what I can say about the tournament is that I was happy Senegal won. Dereder Suring Tuba, Barca Sheikhi Barafal, Barca El Haj Umar Tal, Barca Abdul Kader Kane, Barca Cherno Suleiman Bal. I was very excited that Senegal won. However, in my opinion, it should have been a Nigeria Senegal final. And the reason why I say this is obviously I have to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the fact that there was indeed a clear bias by the referees um, when it came to this AFCON. It was almost as if they just wanted to make it an all North African final. Like I don't care what people say. You can like try to get at me. You can try to get mad at me. You can try to like basically spit venom at me or whatever. But it was just so obvious that that referee and the referees before that were simply probably dashed some money to do the officiating that they did. You know, the thing that made me the most upset, this is what really made me the most upset, is that on the first on the first goal that Senegal should have been allowed, the Moroccan player clearly dived. I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, dove, you know, bro really dove, and that should have been a goal, you know. And then the second thing was El Haj Malik Drouf. Okay, let me just see something real quick. I want to go ahead and see the difference in size and stature. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see something. Give me a minute. I apologize. So, El Haj Malik Drouf, he's 6 foot. Okay. Um, okay. Give me a minute. Sorry, I should have had these stats ready for me when I was, making this video. Okay. Brahim Diaz is only 5'7". Okay. Um. Of course, he's gonna bounce off him. Okay. The dude is nearly like 5 inches taller than him. Okay. So of course he's gonna bounce off of him. Brahim Diaz is a midget. Okay. This dude was the biggest crybaby, I swear to Allah, wallahi ladin. This dude was the biggest crybaby I've ever seen in my life, okay? Bro, you're not gonna get position from someone bigger like El Haj Malik Jouf. If Malik Jouf was maybe even 5'9", if he was 5'11", it would still be the same story. Okay? You would still not get no position on this man. So for this referee, I guess he was a Congolese, I don't know. But to give him that penalty after this guy threw a hissy fit, I'm sorry, but I don't respect him. I don't respect Brahim Diaz. I don't respect a lot of the Moroccan players taking towels and doing all kinds of like underhanded stuff. Okay, like why are you taking someone's towel away? That makes no sense to me, bro. Taking someone's towel away? Really? So you know, again, okay, this dude was just whining, okay? Just it was ridiculous how much whining this guy was doing, okay? It was really ridiculous how this guy was just whining. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, can you shut the hell up? Like, for real. Like, bro. So And then, okay, you get the penalty. Obviously, you get the penalty after all your whining, and yet you tried to do something that you shouldn't have tried to do to make the penalty. And shout outs to Senegal too for doing that. Shout outs to Senegal. Okay. Shout outs to Senegal coach who is now suspended because of his actions. But hey, sacrifices must be made, so I'm not mad at him for getting suspended. Shout outs to him for actually preparing to walk off the walk away from the pitch, boycott the pitch, almost give Morocco the game because of the blatant corruption which occurred, you know, and it was just so obvious that it was just really so heavily biased to Morocco. Honestly, Morocco should not host another AFCON again. They really should not. They really should not be allowed to host another AFCON again. This shows the revolutionary spirit of which we call it though. This definitely shows the revolutionary spirit of the Senegalese because of the simple fact that they just really did some stupid stuff. They really did. It was good. It was really good that this occurred, and I'm happy that justice was served. Okay. It would be one thing if there was fair play, but there wasn't no fair play. Okay. Even before the game, Senegal said that they were going through problems with accommodation. They were going through problems with training grounds. They were also going through problems with having fan support. I think there were only like maybe 6,500 tickets allotted to Senegal fans when the rest of them were Moroccans. Okay? So yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to host another one. Okay? I'm very happy what Senegal did. I'm very happy they stood on principles. But I'm also very happy that you know, Sadio Mane, he calmed things down. He told him about what's going to happen. And Edward Mendy about what's going to happen. Edward Mendy acted accordingly to it. And this Senegalese players just locked in. Shout outs to Pape J for scoring the winning goal, you know, because yeah, bro, I have no words for Morocco. I really don't, except for it needs not to be hosted there again. Now you have a situation where um, now the Moroccans are raiding Senegalese businesses and vandalizing those things, all because they couldn't win basically the right way. So again, bro, like I'm really like at this point, I'm really at this point very happy that I'm very happy that Senegal was able to pull it off, and I'm very happy that despite Morocco paying for the tournament, basically to be handed to them, I'm glad that their plans did not succeed. You know, and I would dare to say, do not have Afcon in Morocco again. Have it in a more mutual country where these people can't be bought off like they were bought off today or yesterday, excuse me. If it wasn't obvious that this was occurring, I don't know what you were watching. Um, Many fouls not given when you see Morocco's making hard challenges. And this was not only just in this game. This was in the game against Mali. This was in the game against Tanzania. So yeah, good riddance to the Moroccans, bro. Seriously, I'm still upset about how this guy Brahim Diaz is a damn crybaby. He's a crybaby, bro. Like, but with that being said, shout outs to Senegal. In terms of Nigeria, of course, I love Nigeria. Wallahi Adim, I love Nigeria. I hate how Nigeria is ran, of course, but I love Nigeria. Now, in terms of them, there's still some hope for them to, with the World Cup. We just need to, wait and see what the ruling is going to be for the Congolese using using players that were not cleared to play due to the passport. Well, with that being said, Foolish signing out. Leave your thoughts and leave your comments. Thank you, Senegal, for what you did, dear to death, and Jarama, Barca Soren Tuba, and Sheikh Ibrahim Bottom. Assalamu alaikum and Jarama.